Mike McCool here with the Royal Examiner. I'm on location. In fact, I'm downtown Front Royal, and with Rick Novak, the proprietor of the Royal Cinemas. Rick, you are changing the face of Main Street.
Well, there's a lot of other people that have already done that, but we're just adding to it.
I know. We're standing in front of the bakery and the Front Royal Brewery and the Mountain Trail, which changed the whole look of this part of town.
Murals and all that other stuff.
And I think you felt bad. You wanted to do your part.
Absolutely, but we've been working on this since 2016, just so you know.
Yeah, it's not a project you just started all one day we're going to do it. I know we've been waiting 3 weeks just for them to show up. So it happened. So tell us what we're going to be doing here. Mark, look up in the background here. We've got the crane. It looks like they're going to start hooking onto your park sign. What's the deal on that?
All right, well, we're going to remove the old park sign, and that's not original. That was redone in '98.
Okay.
But it's from '98. And then we're going to put a new one up.
Okay.
And then we're going to, on either side of it, on the right and the left of it, we're going to have an awning to be like the original awning. It was on the theater in 1930. You can see a picture of it in the lobby of the theater when you come to the movies this weekend.
That's right. We've been showing your artist rendition of your front.
Okay,
it's kind of an Art Deco type 30s look.
Yeah, very much
cool.
so.
It's pretty cool. Again, it's really going to look good. We're going to get some pictures as they go along during the day. We'll show that. We'll tell people what it's all about, and hopefully everybody will want to come to the theater. You have done so much work inside that theater. I don't think, if you haven't been to the theater recently in the last year, you've got new seats, new sound system, new screen.
A couple of years ago, we did the iris optimization on the main auditorium, and that's a curved, tilted screen.
Sound system. You can blow people away in the sound system. I mean, it's not really, I say that it's not loud, it's just full.
It's a Dolby 7.1 sound system.
It's the latest thing. It's just same as you get at the mall theaters, let's say. This is better. Well, and but you really stayed up. It's all digital, state of the art. I mean, it's a first-class movie theater.
Well, we're the Cheers of Main Street movie theater.
Well, I say that. And the popcorn is really good.
We're pretty proud of our popcorn.
It is. It's something
We're popping fresh every day.
Well, I think that's what it is. There's something about it that's good. It looks good. So I see them unwrapping the sign, so we're going to cut this off. Mark's going to stick around. We're going to take some video, and we'll put that on there, and we'll touch base when it's all done. We'll come back and we'll see how it looks.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks, Rick. I really appreciate everything
you do. Thanks for being here this morning.
Thanks everything you do for our community.
Well, thank you. We can only do it because the community supports us.
Well, let's also don't forget about, he's also the proprietor of the Front Royal Family Bowling
Center.
It's a long name.
It is. I might have done it differently but I got really into the Royal Family.
Me too. Royal Examiner.
Right. Yeah.
So, but he's also there, and you've done a lot of work at the bowling center as well.
Absolutely.
It's a great place to go. It's great family entertainment.
It's the nicest bowling center in the valley. I promise you. It's state of the art.
That's great. All right, we'll check back a little later today. Thanks, Rick.
Thanks, Mike.
Well, Rick, the final moment has come.
Yeah.
And in just a few moments, we're going to turn on the switch, and we're going to light this baby up.
We're excited.
You know, we're hoping it works.
I hope it works too.
So then we'll talk afterwards after we see what it looks like, because it looks great.
Okay.
It's made this section of town. It just looks like it's always been here.
Well, you know what? We're not done yet, and
I
I'm
know.
looking for a finish carpenter. If there's one out there who wants to help me out, contact me at the theater, because we have, there's some loose ends back there that we want to tidy up. So.
That's right. Right. Look at the crowd. I see you sent out a flash message that says
I did.
come downtown.
This is great. This exceeded my expectations. If we had had 2 or 3 people, I would have been thrilled. So
It is great. It is great.
Yeah.
So I think everything is beautiful. We've watched the crew put it up in the heat. They did a marvelous job, and
It was a rough first day.
It was a rough first day. The street wasn't closed that long.
We did better. We planned for the worst, and we did much better.
You did great. You did great. And I just think if we could just motivate other downtown business owners to do some similar things to their facades, it'll be great. And a lot have.
Well, a lot already have.
Honestly,
this process started in 2016.
Right.
And I was ready to do something with my marquee at that time in 2016.
Yes.
So we waited a long time.
Right.
I mean, not just the marquee, but we were ready to paint the building and everything.
Right.
The Barnharts were doing wonderful things to their properties, and I was like, I want to be a part of that.
Right.
And then the town announced the facade grant program.
So you said now's the time to jump.
Well, it was certainly a good time to contact the town and be a part of that program.
Right.
And it took a while to get it all going.
Yeah, it's great though. Well, one thing I want to tell the public about your theater, it is like state of the art. You get a theater experience here. I mean, you've got some of the best comfortable seats there are, brand new. You've got a new, what do you call that screen thing?
Iris optimized screen in our main auditorium.
Dolby 7.
Curved and tilted, and Dolby 7.1 sound in all our auditoriums.
Yeah, it's great. I tell you what, real quick, I went to the Chinese theater, Mann's Chinese Theater, and I watched the movie Earthquake, and that's where the movie took place in Hollywood.
Right.
And they got nets hanging all inside there, and the seats shake.
Oh, wow.
And I'm watching the theater collapse. So a theater does give you an experience.
It does.
And you definitely get it here at the Royal Cinema. So if you want to do a countdown, and we'll flip the light
Absolutely,
on. Okay.
Absolutely.
Your lovely wife is here.
Yep. She's going to cue the inside. So,
All right.
3, 2, 1. Let there be lights.
You're going to see it. Are you getting goosebumps?
It exceeds my expectations. I hope it exceeds yours. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Isn't that great? That's beautiful.
Steve Hicks, our new town manager, would you come over here for a second? I know this predates you, but I just want to take a minute to thank the town for the facade grant program. It was a little scary when the money came through in the middle of the pandemic, and it's like, hey, we got your money now. we're like basically closed, or close to close, and we almost missed getting the money that we had been awarded, because we were frankly frightened if we were going to be around tomorrow. And anyway, I personally thank
Rick,
you.
we appreciate what you did. Stuff like this doesn't come easy. It takes a lot of hard work. We're proud of what you do. It doesn't go unnoticed. Your bowling alley, this is just adding an additional type of flavor to the town. And it's going to give that wow effect. People are going to talk.
I can tell you there's a lot more wow, because you guys leveraged me to do more than I would have by getting those public federal funds.
Right.
Well, also Nikki Foster with the Chambers here, and our Vice Mayor, Cockrell.
They're socializing, Steve.
Vice
Lord,
Mayor
come over
Cockrell.
We'll just call her over here. She'll come. She loves to talk. Come over here, Lori.
I know our Vice Mayor
appreciates
all this
How are
work.
you? I love it.
Thanks for being here.
How are you guys?
Good.
So what do you think of this?
Oh, I think it's so cool. We went out to dinner after the parade, and we were like, okay, we got to be finished because we're going down there at 9 o'clock. The lights are going off. So we were all parked in stage where she was like, come on, it's It's 8:57. Hurry up!
Well, I'm
We're
so
running
happy
up.
you showed up.
Yes, this is my niece stage. So anyway, it's so cool. I just love
It's
it.
definitely a wow.
Yes, it was definitely. Actually, it was more wow than what I thought. Like I was
Really?
watching it when you
She
went
had
3,
low
2, 1.
expectations, Rick.
No,
but it
it's
was like-
no, you know,
it
under
really
promise and
lights
over
up
deliver,
the-
right?
It really lights up the street, though. I mean, it's really
Great.
cool.
We can
And-
turn our lights off.
That's right.
that's-
Save a few
Hey,
dollars.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes,
Great
Thank you.
job.
It's great.
I know
It's
a lot of
great.
work went into
Thank
it.
you.
My page will cover
Yeah,
it.
sure, sure.
And the park, I was going to say, for
Uh-huh.
people that aren't from around here, do you want to explain?
No, you go right ahead.
It used to be called the Park Theater.
There are lots of park theaters across
Yeah.
the country.
Yes, but that my dad passed away in January. But when he, the Bing Crosby movie that
Riding
was
High?
Riding High. He was-
1950?
Yes, he was picked as one of the kids out of his class that got to come and do the premiere thing or whatever. But he called it the Park Theater forever and ever. So
Right.
anyway, I just because the kids and the family were like, what's that have to do with it? So we were over there giving a little
A lot of
history
people
lesson.
asked,
Yeah.
just like that one was the Murphy Theater.
Yes,
for a while.
exactly,
So-
exactly. Really cool. I love it though. I'm so glad you did this. Everybody's
Well, thank
gonna be.
you.
And I was hearing Mr. McCool talking about other businesses. I'm sure they're going to see that and get even more excited.
Well,
We're going to one-up you.
Well,
That's what we
that's
want.
good.
I
That's
don't
great.
know.
That's great.
That's going to be
great.
tough. Thanks, Rick. Though.
Thank you.
All right, let's get a big applause for Rick. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Mike. Thanks for
All
being
right,
here
thanks
today.
again. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know
It's the first time I've seen it as well. in the dark.
it was really good.
And it's not done. We still have some work to do to it. But yeah, we.